Good afternoon. My name is Drew Wright. I'm a territory manager for Pioneer in Northeast Illinois. I cover the areas of Iroquois, Kankakee, and Will County. Wanted to take a few minutes here and go through an agronomic issue that we've seen the last couple weeks. I've had some calls on it, seen it myself in the field and in plots, but that is the corn earworm. Usually the corn earworm isn't an issue on field corn. We see it on sweet corn, but this year we've seen quite a bit of feeding and damage on field corn. The feeding that we see from corn earworm is in the larval stage. And as you can tell from these pictures on the right, there's a lot of different variances in the colors of the larval stage of the corn earworm. You can have creamy white, dark brown, green, light purple, red, or yellow. You can distinguish it by the dark and light stripes alternating parallel down its side. And it has a freckled head that is usually orange, sometimes green, and it's about 1.5 inches in length. This map indicates why we usually don't see the corn earworm as an issue, and also explains a little bit of why we are seeing so much of it this year. Typically, the corn earworm will migrate up into our area from southern states. It doesn't actually overwinter in our area. It'll migrate up, and the time that it migrates up, during that time of the year, the corn isn't at a stage that is attractive for egg laying. This year, with the delayed planting, when that insect migrated up, it happened to come up during a time that was attractive for egg laying, and that's why we're seeing the populations that we're seeing this year. The damage is pretty recognizable. The larva will eat the kernel starting from the tip, working its way towards the bottom of the ear. It'll eat the whole kernel before it moves on to the next kernel. Not only does it destroy those kernels that it eats, but it also allows a pathway and a way for diseases to get into that ear and to take over the ear. As far as management of this insect, right now there's not really any options for us. Insecticide won't kill the pest because it's under the husk and protected by the ear itself. The Pioneer brand AcreMax Leptra products will control this pest in coming years. But as we discussed before, most years this isn't an issue in our area. So not an epidemic by any means, but just something to look out for as this crop continues to mature and as we walk through fields. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope you found this information helpful.